Hey guys, this is Anything TV here, and today I just want to give you guys a manga collection video. So basically, I'm just going to be showing you the volumes of manga in my collection. I have, I believe, over 100. Most of it is One Piece, because I got the box sets. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys the covers today. Maybe for a couple of the books, I'll show you the inside. I'm not sure yet. But yeah. Let me get the big boy out of the way and show you the One Piece first. So, this is going to be One Piece Volume 1. Hopefully that's in frame and everything. Right there by Eiichiro Oda. This is the back of the cover. And this is the side. Right? And I hope everything's in frame. I hope everything's focusing. Right now I'm running a bootleg tripod setup. It's literally like a couple of boxes, set up on each other. But yeah, that's volume 1. Here we got volume 2 right here. It's the back of the book. Side. Show you back a little bit more because I didn't show that for that long. Here you go. Now let's show you volume 3. That's volume 3 right there. Side. Back. Now, One Piece is a series that I wanted to get into for a long time. You might have heard about that if you watched my Chapter 1000 video. But yeah, I wanted to get into this series for a long time. And I saw the box sets online. I saw 3 big box sets, and they were for a pretty good price. I think I found the first one for $110 when it's supposed to be like $230 or something like that. So I found that for a good price. And I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to get into One Piece for a while now. So why don't I watch a review on it and see if it's actually good, right? So I watched Totally Not Mark, and like I said, if you watched the video from earlier, I basically read a couple of chapters on my own, and the series hooked me after a while, and that's why I bought all 3 box sets within about 2 months. I believe I bought them, and I got each box set for like a deal, like a set, like a steal, bro. I got the first one for $110, the second one for $115, I believe. And I got the third one. Actually, no, I think I got the second one. I think the second one was the most expensive one, actually. And I got that one for $123, I believe. But still, they're all still steals for the price. And the third one was $115. They're all still steals for the price, though, like I said earlier. Now, I may be showing you some of these books out of order. It's just how close I have them towards me. But the first series I'm going to be showing you is One Piece. See, I really thought about getting the 3-in-1s for this series because they're cheaper. You can get the whole series for like around $100. Right? But I did the math. And number one, the box cover, like the box sets of the manga, they're only like $5 more expensive from the deal that I was buying it from. It was only like $5 more expensive to get this individual covers. And number 2, I feel like a big part of the One Piece volumes is the covers, of the series. Like, look how nice these covers are. Like, I think this is volume 48. Look how nice this cover is, man. That's a big part of One Piece right here. Just the artwork. And it's kind of crazy because, like, One Piece isn't talked about because of his artwork. It's talked about more just because of the world building in the series and like how much Oda remembers what he wrote down. But it's not really talked about because of his artwork. Unless, like come on, man. His artwork is it's pretty good, It should be pretty good if he's been writing it for, but what, 23 years, 20 years? He's been writing it long enough so that he can get his artwork down. But yeah, I started getting into manga about 2 years ago. I was mainly reading American comics like Batman. I wasn't reading Superman. I never really liked Superman, I'll be honest. And I never really liked Marvel comics either. So I started reading Batman, Joker comics, just the whole DC run of superheroes, basically. And I started reading that stuff. And I don't know what got me into manga. Like, I don't know what got me to think about, oh, it'll be interesting to see like the black and white art and stuff like that. It probably was like an anime series I was watching. Because I do watch a lot of anime. I watched anime since I was a kid. Like, I remember sitting in the living room with me and my brother. We'd just be chilling. We would be watching Dragon Ball or Naruto. And the crazy thing is, like, I thought for this whole, like, all my life that I've finished watching Naruto. Like, I watched the whole series as a kid. I watched Naruto Shippuden and Naruto. That's what I thought for my whole life, right? Then I realized this series ended about 3 years ago. And the last time I watched Naruto had to be at least 10 years ago. 7 years ago. Like, I did not know that show was ongoing. I really thought me and my brother both watched and finished Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, but that's not what happened. So I rewatched Naruto about a couple years ago, and I have to say, people like to trash on shonen manga and say, oh, shonen manga, anime, whatever, and say, oh, since it's a shonen, it can't get a 10 out of 10 or it can't get a 9 out of 10. It's not complex. It's made for kids, blah, blah, blah. But no, man. Naruto, I don't care how the series ended. If you take in, first of all, the original Naruto, 10 out of 10. Don't care what anyone says. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. Right? I love the comedy. I love what it was trying to do, and I think it did it really well. Like, I'm not going to cap. The first season of Naruto, I cried. And I knew this series was going to be a big one. This volume's kind of thick. It's a thick boy right here. I knew that series was going to be big. Right? Yeah, I cried first season. But Naruto Shippuden, I'll give that 8.7. Only because I'll only give a series a 9 or a 10 if I didn't skip any of the episodes. And I'm going to be honest, bro. I skipped probably almost 90% of the fillers. Like, I skipped so much filler that I was accidentally skipping like main plot episodes. I had to go back and watch it. Like, I skipped the Itachi story episodes. I skipped that. I skipped so many stuff just because I wanted to get to the end already. And I guess that's a bad thing. I guess people are right about that. That has so much filler, but like, come on. At least one day when I'm bored, I want to watch something Naruto, I can go back and watch that because I haven't watched that, And also, I don't mind the filler because it reminds me of the original Naruto. And in my opinion, the original Naruto is better or just as good as Naruto Shippuden. Don't at me. Don't be mad at me. I really don't care. Naruto Shippuden is cool, but it kind of threw me off with the whole Sasuke thing. Like, Naruto has been trying to find Sasuke for how long now? He's trying to make him his friend for how long now? Like, I respect Naruto for that, but at that point, it will be screw Sasuke. It's on sight when I see him. That's what it'd be for me, bro. Like, you legit try to, even though I don't really like Sakura like that, you try to kill Sakura when she was trying to help you. Try to kill Kakashi. Like, where's your loyalty at, bro? Like, I get your family died, blah, blah, blah. No parents. Like, how is he gonna complain to Naruto saying, hey, you don't understand how it feels? This man was born an orphan, bro. And I guess in a sense, he doesn't understand how it feels to lose his parents. But I'm sure he daydreamed all the time about, how it would be to have parents. Naruto's probably looking at Sasuke like, bro, I get it, you lost your parents, but at least appreciate that you had them from some point in your life, man. Some people out here aren't raised with their parents. They aren't raised with good times like that. And this cover is freaking fire, bro. What? Let me look at the inside. This cover is fire. I love Whitebeard. It's kind of crazy because when I originally read One Piece and I first saw Whitebeard, I was like, bro, what is this bootleg Blackbeard, bro? And I'm not saying like Blackbeard in the terms of Blackbeard like Teach and Marshall D. Teach. I'm not talking about him. What I'm talking about like the actual Blackbeard in American, piracy and stuff like that. I was like, who's this bootleg Blackbeard? What do you mean Whitebeard? Who the crap is Whitebeard? Who is that? I kind of hated him for a little bit. Well, not hated him, but I was like, what's the point of this man, Like, I just felt like he wasn't a good character. And then, Marineford, bro. And then, freaking him going against Shanks for that one panel. We really should have seen that fight, bro. I want to see two Yonkos fight. We haven't seen two Yonkos fight yet. I want to ask you guys a question, though. How do you guys read your manga? And let's be honest, bro. Do you guys read Scandalations, or do you guys just read actual, legit manga? Because there's some times where I'm looking for a manga, like perfect example, GTO. I wanted to read that manga series for the longest, but you can't find it because that crap is out of print. And I can't find it on an app like Shueisha, not Shueisha, I'm sorry. An app like Viz Media app or something like that. I can't find it there. So how the crap am I supposed to read it, And I'm not saying I read Scandalation, because I didn't read the Scandalation for GTO. I'm not going to comment on the other series, though. But I'm saying, how the crap am I supposed to read manga that I can't buy? Like, what happens for people who want to buy the series, but they legit can't buy it without having $70 a volume, Isn't that kind of ridiculous? But I think that's a whole debate in the manga community. For me, I just want to relax, buy my manga, Someday, show my kids this manga, show it to them and be like, hey, listen, bro. I read this when I was like 2017, bro. That's when I read it. It's time for you to read it, It's time for me to pass it on to you. Like, it's gonna be so sick having a child, bro. I could care less if it's a daughter or a son. That sounds kind of wrong. But, like, some people are like, I need a son so I can go crazy with him in anime. It's like, nah, bro. You can do that with a daughter as well. I'm like, I might be the person that I might be the person that makes my daughter nerdy or something. And I'm not gonna feel bad about it, because, like, come on, man. I'm showing you One Piece. I'm showing you Naruto. Like, come on. You gotta like it. Like, let's not cap. You gotta like it. And if her mom doesn't like anime, and she likes it, then the mom will eventually like anime. So it's kind of a double win for me, But I don't know if I would marry someone who doesn't like anime. That sounds kind of snobbish, actually. I'll take that back. This cover is fire, too. I forgot which arc this is. This is, let's look inside. It looks like this is Water 7. Water 7, by the way, is one of my favorite arcs. Water 7 is Enies Lobby. Yeah, this is Enies Lobby. Freaking, I love Robin, bro. I feel like she's been kind of underappreciated lately. Like, where's her role at in Wano? I know she's going to be extremely important when it comes to the Poneglyphs and them fighting the road Poneglyphs after they kill Kaido and everyone. But what is she doing now? She's not having any big power-ups like Luffy with his red rock. She's not having any essential, like, character-building moments anymore, But actually, let's actually talk about the original female in the crew, Nami. She hasn't really had a big moment like that since, what was it, Arlong Park? She hasn't had a really big character-defining moment since then, at least that I can remember. All I remember is her doing her little weather stick, coming in clutch at Big Mama's. That was cool. That was very interesting. But she hasn't really had a big moment like that yet. Actually, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, bro. Because as I look, by the way, this is a crossover, Strong World. Not crossover, this is like the manga for the movie. But I feel like they need to do some more character development for each character again. Like, they need new arcs, bro. Like, where's Nami's arc at? Where's Frankie's arc? Well, we just been through Frankie's arc. He can take a break. Where's freaking Zoro's arc at? Like, what happened with Zoro in his eye? You know, that's what I want to figure out. Jeez, there's so many manga. there's so many volumes of One Piece, bro. I legit didn't realize how much volumes I had of this until I took it out. Cause the stuff I got from Walmart, I could just like double stack them in there, so it doesn't look like it's taking up that much room. But jeez, man, it does. And this cover is fire too, bro. I tell you, if I had to make a top 10 covers video, which may be coming in the future, I wouldn't be surprised if at least 7 of the covers are from One Piece. You know what's funny about these manga? I love reading manga and stuff, but for One Piece, such a large series, I find reading manga online to be more easy than to actually reading it physically. And although I have all these volumes of One Piece, 90% of the series I read on the Shonen Jump app. And that's legit just because it's so much easier to just do it on your phone than to pick up the book, turn the page, oh, good page, turn the page, close the book, put it away, get the new book. That takes up a lot of time. And it may seem like I'm being lazy right now, but if anybody who's reading a long series, they probably know the frustrations I'm talking about. You know, but this is like first world problems, you know? Like, come on. These volumes are freaking fire. Like, I remember when I first got into manga, like, I was like, why doesn't American comics do the same thing, you know? Like, it would be so fire if they had it, like, in this size. We can read it anywhere. It would just be so fire. They had amazing covers, But I'm like, it's 2 different types of media. Like, manga is Japanese, you know? It's a whole different culture over there, you know? I want to visit Japan one day, too. But I just don't want to visit them for a while. You know, I'm going to be honest. I'll visit them for, like, the max 1 to 2 weeks. But it's not a country I want to stay in. You know? I feel like a country that I want to stay in would be, I don't know, maybe like London or something. Somewhere where it rains a lot. Because I love the rain. That's one thing about me. You know, people usually hate, oh, it's raining. I hate that. No. I love the rain. The rain, give me 1 second. This manga's almost falling over. Alright. The rain is just one of my favorite weather types. Now we're going back to original covers of One Piece. Volume 16 right there. Like, right now I have like almost 75 volumes stacked up, just like 2 stacks of volumes. And I know for a fact if I don't figure this out right now, this clap's gonna fall over. But let's just hope it doesn't fall over before the video ends. There we go. Yeah. I hope the audio is good. I'm not using my gaming microphone for this video. I'm just using my phone microphone. And also, I'm sorry if my last couple videos, I'm sorry if they're a little bit, how do you say? Like, my voice was a little bit stuffy because I was sick. My throat hurt. My nose was stuffy. You could probably hear it in the videos. But yeah, I tried my best on the videos. I tried my best with the editing, everything in there. I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, I know we may be a small channel now, an extremely small channel. I don't know if I should call myself a channel yet because I only have 12 subscribers. But eventually, hopefully, if we ever reach 1,000, I can do way better with the editing. You know, buy a laptop or something, become more dedicated to YouTube, you know. Like for YouTube, I just find this as a good place to express myself, express my love for manga, you know, because I have some friends that read manga that I can talk with about it. But like, I don't really have that much people I can talk to manga about, and I just like speaking, you know. I like speaking out loud and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, why not make a manga channel? You know, I find this stuff to be insanely epic, you know. People creating stories in their mind, and the stories are fantastic. You know, so this is Romance Dawn. This is the original one shot that got One Piece to One and Shonen Jump. This is like the original one shot right here, you know. I think it's 50 pages, I'm not sure. Then, that was all of One Piece. That was all 75 volumes. Yeah, I know, kind of crazy. Now, we go to the regular volumes. I'm going to the next series, actually. I'm going to start with 20th Century Boys, which also has some of my favorite covers in the game. Let me have that. The back. Now, I still have yet to read the rest of this series. I finished Volume 1, or Perfect Edition 1, which has 2 volumes in it. This is one of my favorite covers, by the way. Oopsie daisy. I finished Volume 1, but I still have a long way to go. I plan to do a review on this series, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably be coming out in a month or so, or 2 months. I'm not sure. Because for me, I don't try to force myself to read manga. The only manga I ever forced myself to try and read was One Piece. And that's because I wanted to catch up to the 1000th chapter before it came out. You know? So, that's the only manga I actually forced myself like, okay, if you read this much chapters in a week, you should be fine. So we have that. I believe this is Volume 4. If you guys don't know who Naoki Osara is, you must be new to manga. And that's completely fine. But I'll tell you one thing, if you see his name on the book, you should buy it. Like, even his off books are pretty good. You know? And if you want to read a book that's complex, this is your book. This is your book. I'm serious, man. It's complex, it's not simple. It makes you think, wow, this is just something that someone came up with in their head. You know? This is Volume 1. This is the volume I finished. You know? And those are all the volumes of 20th Century Boys I have so far. And now let's move on. Now we have To Your Eternity, Volume 1. And I do actually plan to be doing a review on this series, or at least on Volume 1, in about a week or a couple days. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I do plan to be doing a review. Here's Hell's Paradise, Volume 1. I already did a review on this book, and if you didn't see that, then go catch that earlier in my videos. That's one of my favorite videos that I did. Golden Kamuy, Volume 1. By the way, this one has like a spine thing right here. You know, like the spine is kind of printed on the front page. So if you buy this first volume, just be aware of that. I also plan to do a review on that one. Now this is The Way of the House Husband. This is one of my favorite series. I'm not going to do a review on this series, but I really do enjoy it, and I really do recommend that you buy it. Just like a slice of life, funny comedy series. You know, you ever having a bad day, just pick the series up and read it. It's a fantastic read. Then we have Beastars. I actually already read this volume. I did not enjoy it. I might give it to my brother. Like, this is volume 3, The Way of the House Husband. Like, for me, if I do not enjoy a manga volume, I just give it to one of my family members. Most of the time, my brother. Like, you guys may be extremely mad at me when I say this, but when I bought Berserk Volume 1 and I read that, the first thing I did was, here bro, you can have this. I did not like it at all. I thought it was too grotesque, da-da-da. You know, I thought the typical thing. Now, listen to me, listen. I gave it a second shot, and I reread the first volume. I was like, I still didn't like it. But then, by the way, this is Mob Psycho series. This is the first manga that got me into manga. But then, I kept reading, and I really loved this series. I read up until Griffin turned into Femto. That's what I read up until. And I'm gonna be honest, I enjoyed the series, but I just couldn't take the themes that it had in it at that point, and I just decided to check out. And I know some people are like, bro, come on, what are you, weak? Come on, bro. It's just a book, da-da-da. Listen, man, it's a book. Like, I can choose what I want to read, and that really isn't something that I want to see in my book. Like, I don't mind it being in there a couple of times, but the stuff that just was covered in that book is just, I have a light heart, bro. Like I can't read stuff like that. It hurts me. That sounds kind of weird. It hurts me, but I'm serious, bro. If I read stuff like that, it just makes me, just stays on my conscience for a while, and I don't like reading books that do that. Which is why I won't be reading Goodnight Pom Pom anytime soon. Now we have the quintessential quintuplets. Now this book may look sus. It kind of is a little bit sus, you know. You know, we all know what type of book this is made for. What type of person this book is made for. But I'm telling you right now, that book is fire. I read through almost a whole series in one day. I'm telling you right now. This is Chainsaw Man. This book is interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue reading or not, but I definitely like the cover. You know. Then we got one of the GOATs, apparently. I read the first volume, but Vinland Saga, I can't even speak today, apparently. Vinland Saga, Volume 1. What do you call it? This is supposed to be like one of the best manga out there. I read Volume 1 and I really do enjoy it. I don't know if it's a top 10 yet, but I had to continue reading for that. Then we got Blood on the Tracks. Shout out to, I believe it was Super Eye Patch Wolf for putting me onto this manga. This manga is fire. Very great psychological horror manga. It really does play with your psyche. You know, sorry if the camera just shirt. My bootleg stand for my camera kind of messed up right there. We got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, Part Number 1. I read this. Pretty freaking fire. I want to continue reading it. You guys may be mad, but once I started JoJo, I did not want to start with Part 1. I don't really read books with like vampires and stuff in it. Not my forte. So I just skipped around. Because I read online, it's like each part kind of like a whole different story. So you can skip around. It should be fine. So I was like, okay. I'll go to one that interests me. And apparently Part 4 is supposed to be like a murder mystery. So I said, okay, fine. I'll start reading Part 4. And then, man, this book is fire. And also, yeah, we have Monster right here. This is Monster Volume 1 by Naoki Osara. I have the first 2 volumes of this book. I should have the last 7 coming in for Right Stuff Anime. I might do a manga haul of it. It actually is out of stock when I ordered it, so I have to wait for it to be back in stock. So it may take at least, I'm waiting for like 2 months now, so it has to take at least 2 to 3 more months for it to come back in stock. So, yeah. But that's my whole manga collection. That had to be at least 100 volumes, if not 120 or something. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope my manga collection is good enough for you guys. I plan to continue adding to it. And hopefully I can do another video like this in 6 months and it greatly expanded. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Please drop a sub and drop a like. And just have a great day and read One Piece. I am out. Alright guys, quick outro here. I forgot to mention that I have Ping Pong Volume 1 by Taiyo Matsumoto, I'm sorry. Let's show a page on the inside, because I forgot. I really like this artwork, by the way. Here's the back. Here's the side. Here you guys can see my bootleg tripod that I was filming on right here. But anyways, now this is going to be the official outro. Thanks for watching, guys. Please drop a like, drop a subscription, and have a fantastic day, alright? Deuces.